Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Today what we're going to do is I'm going to try on some new products that I picked up in different sales and just along the way. It's a collective haul, but a lot of the products that I'm going to use are Charlotte Tilbury. This is jump-started by two very new releases by Charlotte Tilbury, and I thought I would build today's try on around the brand. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And so here is my Sephora bag filled up. I did throw some items in here that I already have, like a couple of Charlotte Tilbury products, so not everything is brand new. But one of the products that I also wanted to try, it's not Charlotte Tilbury. It's actually One Size. I picked this up during the Sephora sale, and one person that I watched their video when this was released didn't like it at all, and I thought, all right, maybe I should pass on it. But then there was quite a few people that loved it and really recommended it, so I wound up picking it up. And anyway, I haven't tried it yet, and I thought we could start out by trying this, and I'll tell you why I picked it for the video. So it is a B12 base thinner vitamin pearl serum. This is by the brand One Size. It says, this serum mixing medium transforms the coverage of any liquid foundation or cream formula and adds a boost of radiance with a shot of vitamin B12 for a healthy, luminous finish derived from vegan crushed pearls. Mix desired amount with liquid foundation and cream formulas to customize the coverage and add radiance. So I have to say, when I heard about this, when it came out, I was like, wow, that sounds really good. Like, I definitely have some foundations that I would love to mix this into. So the one that I grabbed for today is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation, and I wear shade 4 Neutral. The reason why I really like this foundation, but it is a little thick, and that's the thing that I don't like about it. There's the shade. It does run a little bit, but I wanted to try the mixing medium with this one and see how it goes. Okay, so here's how it's looking. It's a pretty shade. I don't know if you have to shake it, but I'm gonna do that anyway. Okay, so interesting. So there is the mixing medium right next to it. So let's see what happens. It definitely has like a pearl essence to it. Okay, it looks like it really brought the shade, I think, even closer to what would work for me. It definitely thinned it out. It feels very, like, very liquidy now. So it went from like a thicker dollop from the Charlotte Tilbury foundation to like exactly what it said it was going to do, thinned it out. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this on. I'm going to use my Makeup by Mario double-ended. I think this is the F4. I actually really like this brush. I wound up getting it during the Sephora sale, and I think it was Babs Beauty that really talked me into getting it. So, because she said she has so many of them and she loves it. And I know Babs tries a lot of makeup, has a lot of brushes, and so I really trust her recommendations. So anyway, I've been loving it. Okay, what do we think? I definitely look glowy. That's for sure. And this shade works really well for me. I'm just going to grab the Charlotte Tilbury concealer real quick. This is another product that I really like, but I test so many concealers that that sometimes I neglect the ones that I have. I try to rotate through them. I did get a new concealer brush. This is the BK Beauty X Angie Hot and Flashy A506. They say this is like a kitten paw type shape, and it's supposed to fit right in here. And she had a really good like flash sale, and I wound up picking this up because I had been eyeing it for a while. And then in the last video I forgot to use it, so I said that I would try to remember in the next video to use it. So, well, so far this is nice. I hope it doesn't break me out. I always have to say that because I never know with complexion products what they're going to do to my skin. So I always have to give that little disclaimer. Okay, so for the eyes, I picked up the Beautyverse palette. And here's what the box is looking like. This was actually last year's holiday, and it had mixed reviews. In fact, I told one of my Instagram friends, I'm like, you know, some people weren't really giving that great reviews. But let me just tell you, this is so beautiful. I actually sent one to my goddaughter for, I gave her a bunch of things for Christmas, but I gave her this palette too. And I have to follow up with her and ask her what she thought of it. But there's the color story right there. So very pretty. And, you know, a lot of people, the people that liked it, said that they thought that it was blended out really nicely. Definitely blending out nicely, so I like that. And I like Charlotte Tilbury's eyeshadows. I used to buy all of her holiday ones where she would show you, like, she put like 9 or 12 shadows in, and then like she would show you like you could use 3 together, or you could mix and match them, but she would show you, kind of like guide you on how to do a look. I'm gonna go in with this middle shade right here, which is a little bit darker than this one. I'm gonna go in with one of these like shimmery shades here. Let's see, let's do some swatches. Okay. So here's some swatches of those really, I'm kind of liking this shade right here. Let's see, which one was that? Yeah, okay, it's this one. All right, I'm just gonna go in with my finger, and I'm just gonna put this. Okay, so this is blended out pretty good. Very pretty. I also have from Charlotte Tilbury, and I think I want to try using one of these. I have these pencils, and I've had these for a while, but there's the shade. So I'm going to try to use this like up here. Okay, I found a pencil brush. It's a Reffer. I'm going to use this to kind of blend in that pencil. And I'll have everything listed down below for you guys. I always list all the products. So if I don't give you the exact name or shade, just know that you can go into the description area and I list everything out there. Okay, well, that's how we're looking with this palette, which is really beautiful. I'm definitely glad that I picked this up. I don't know if she still has these. She has those newer, I think 9 pans in all different color stories. I just don't know if she still has this one. And I don't know if Sephora still carries it either, but nonetheless, her shadows are nice. I'm never disappointed with them. Okay, so let's go ahead and put on eyebrows. I'm actually going to do this off camera because it's just hard for me to do it on camera. But I love her brow cheat, and I've been using this for a while. You buy the component and then you can buy refills when you're done. So I kind of like that. And I think it was Patty Alonso that recommended this during one of the sales, one of the Sephora sales. And I was like, all right, I'll try it. And I really like it a lot. So I will get the brows on and I'll be right back. It just has a very unique texture, and that's what I love about it. Okay, so this is a new product now that we're going to use. So this is one of the new blush and like setting powder duos that she did. It's called Charlotte's Beauty Soulmates Face Palette. It is the Love is Awakening Airbrush Flawless Finish plus Beautifying Pillow Talk Love Blush. Okay, and I got mine in the shade Flawless Pink. And this, you know, a lot of people really like the product, but they were kind of shading the packaging. I don't know, I like the packaging. So here's what that looks like. It has this like diamond or like this purple jewel in the center. It has a nice weight to it, so it feels really luxe. And then here's how that product is looking. So I'm really excited to try this. And it has a mirror, so that's good. And wow. It's a lot more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. I might have to go over that cheek a little bit to tame that. I didn't think it was going to be this pigmented. Okay. Okay, and then on the other side, this is like a setting powder, except I need another brush, so hang on, let me grab another brush. Like I said, I'm using a brush that's a little bit bigger than I would normally use to do this, but I think it looks nice. Yeah, I think it really like set my eyes nicely. I've got to get some mascara on, so let's go ahead and get the mascara on. I am going to use the new Charlotte Tilbury mascara. This is her newest one, the Exagger-Eyes Volume Mascara. I've used this in another video, but like I said, I'm trying to keep it all Charlotte. So let's go ahead and get this mascara on because I almost feel like my eyes look naked without mascara. So I don't know if you feel that way too, but yeah, I like to, it just wakes my eyes up. And mascara is on. I'm going to use this new ABH. This is a contour stick. I'll have the shade down below for you. I like to just especially do this in my jaw area. Okay, contour is on. So off topic for a second, have you guys been following that Brian Kohlberger case? I know this is like not makeup related, but it's been really, that whole thing is so sad. I feel so bad for the families of those 4 students. But anyway, they're going to be going to pick their jury soon, and that trial, if you know anything about this case, it's almost 3 years old, and they're finally going to trial now this summer. And so that should be something else. So they said that the trial is going to last like 3 months. and they moved the venue from where the incident occurred, which was at, you know, like on the campus or around the campus of University of Idaho, and they moved it like 7 hours away because they don't, you know, they feel like they can't get like a fair and impartial jury, so they had to go 7 hours away. And it kind of is a bummer for the families because they have to basically like get a hotel or an Airbnb because it's like 7 or 8 hours away from some of them, maybe even all of them. I know one family has had like a GoFundMe account and stuff because they have to take off from work, and you know, they have a big family, and so yeah, it's just crazy. I've been watching a lot of the footage, like the coverage on it and different like channels and stuff. And so I'm glad that the families are finally getting their day in court. But yeah, it's just, anyway, I like true crime. But you know, this is very sad. Very, very sad. I mean, they're all sad, but it's kind of, you know, interesting how this whole thing has been playing out in that case. Okay, so for highlighter, I'm going to use the Flawless filter. If you've never tried I have the big Flawless filter, but if you want to try like different shades and stuff, they have these minis and they last a while. So I would recommend it if you ever wanted to try them, but you didn't want to go all in and buy the big bottle. I'll just give you a little swatch. So there it is, and it just basically, you just like tap it where you want to highlight. It's a liquid, and then I just use my fingers and I kind of just go in like this just to give like a nice like highlight. I mean, honestly, I don't really think we need highlighter with this look because we've got the B12 mixer in there. We have a glowy foundation, and then I feel like this is glowy too. Like it gives like a nice, you know, soft glow. Okay, so that is those products. So the other product that I picked up that's new, that released with this product, is she released 4 new lipstick shades. And so I picked up Naughty Talk. The name is the Love Effect Lipstick. And there's a shade. So let's go ahead, and I didn't even swatch this. Look at how pretty this is. It has like a little heart. I don't know if you can see that, but it has like a little heart jewel also. And then here's the component. Let's go ahead and give this a swatch. So it has like, I don't know, it looks like it's very moisturizing. Okay, I'm gonna take off what I have on my lips, which is now dried up because I've been talking, and my lips get really, my whole mouth gets so dry because I live in a desert and it's very dry here. But let's go ahead and get this off. Okay, and then for a lip liner, I took it out. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna use the Lip Cheat. This is Charlotte's Lip Cheat in the shade Pillow Talk. So I think those will go really nicely together. Okay, let me go ahead and line my lips. Okay, lips are lined. And let's try this shade. Okay, that's Naughty Talk. There's another shade that I have that it's not brand new, but I got it in this Sephora Favorites Perfect Pout, and it is the Kissing Satin Shine Lipstick in Pillow Talk Fair. Okay, let me see. Okay, and here's this component, which is like, it's almost like a rose gold. It's really pretty. And then here's that shade, and I'm going to swatch this next to the Naughty Talk. So here's a Pillow Talk liner, here's the Naughty Talk, and then here is the Pillow Talk Fair. Now I have a couple of the different shades of the Pillow Talk, but I didn't have the Fair, and so I want to just try this on for you too. So I'm just going to take this one off. There's the color, if you couldn't see it well on my hand. And I'm just going to sharpen the Pillow Talk. I feel like it needed sharpening. Okay, let me just touch up. Okay, there's the liner, and now I'm going to do the Pillow Talk Fair. Oh yeah, this is definitely fair. I like it though, I like the pink. It's very pretty. I don't know which, I'm guessing this is the same, because she has like Matte Revolution. She has like different like finishes on her lipsticks. She has like different finishes on her lipsticks. I'm guessing they probably are the same because they're in the same component. And I know she has like different components for different finishes. But yeah, I really like the satin. I also have one of her glosses. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I was able to find it pretty quickly. So this one, the writing on it is so small, I even need to. This is also Pillow Talk, but I don't know which type because she has a couple of different glosses, but I really like this gloss. I found it right away. But there's the gloss, right? So I mean, it basically just made it a little bit shinier. Okay, so let's see, is there anything else that I want to use? No. I am going to finish off with the Airbrush setting spray, which I love. I think this is a third one that I've been through. That's how much I like them. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this on. Okay, well, I'm just going to take my headband off, and then we'll wrap it up. I don't know what's going on with my camera. It just darkened, and this is the very thing that was happening to it last week or the week before when I had so many issues with it. I had to reset it a couple times. So I'm going to apologize if I can't fix it and it went dark. So, okay. So really, this is great. Love this. I'm really happy with it so far, unless I break out. I love the one size, but I think I should be okay. Really love the new lipstick, and I love the Pillow Talk Fair. This is an older product, but love it. Had it for a while, and I still use it. Love the setting spray. Love the mascara. And and really love the eyebrow pencil. And then also this, this is like a pencil shadow, and I really like this too. So I think that's everything that, oh, and of course, the beautiful, gorgeous eyeshadow palette that I am glad that I didn't listen to other people and went with it and picked it up, because I do think it's really nice. So that is the end of this review, my friends. I hope you found it helpful. I will try to follow up and let you know how this worked for me, if it changed, like how long the foundation lasted. You know, again, it was these two Charlotte Tilbury products for the complexion, and I'll let you know about that. If you're not already following me, please consider giving me a follow and joining our little makeup family here, and follow me over on Instagram. I'll have the information down below for you. I'll also have all the products listed below and the shades, as I always do. So thank you very much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. I want to thank you for your time. There's more to come, and I'll see you soon.